Welcome back to my corner of the internet, guys. I am the Lucid Dream, and we've got a couple of updates today, as well as the return of Amagansett Press. I don't know what they've been doing for the past 4 months, and I don't particularly care, but what I do know is they are back and being just as obnoxious as they always are. First and foremost, as always, thank you to all of my channel members and subscribers. I really appreciate your patience as I am teaching myself a couple of new editing programs, so I am not uploading as often right now. But once I get the hang of them, we will be back to our normally scheduled programming. If you are new here, I hope you will consider hitting the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. But let's go ahead and get into it. So the first update I have for you is actually about the man who reminds me of a nightmare-inducing Furby, and that would be Serio. Of the 10 lawsuits he has filed recently, we have seen several of them on his channel. So far, 8 of them have been dismissed. Now, I've covered a couple of these, and I told you guys I would let you know as it goes on, and it is going exactly as I thought it would. These lawsuits are frivolous, and they are being dismissed. I can only assume the other 2 are going to be the same thing, but we shall see.
The Leprechaun shop. You gotta say it. Get it over with. Honey, I'm home.
Hey, how are you
Hello.
guys?
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
This is great. I'm in the Leprechaun shop. It was kind of like when I walked through the door, it was kind of like coming home for me.
Oh, was that you that said, honey, I'm home?
Yeah, I get called the Leprechaun. Well, I guess when the beard was more red, it made more sense.
And
there was a little on top.
See the red streaks, yeah.
Not so much anymore.
Yeah, well, welcome. Where are you guys from?
Now I'm like Papa Smurf. New York.
New York.
Yeah. How you doing today?
I'm great.
Good.
Yeah, it's been a busy day. Lots of people in town.
Well, that's good. Glad to hear it. Right on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very cool.
Makes the day go by just like that.
Yeah, it does. Right on. Very cool. This is your shop?
Yes.
Cool. Very cool. Well, right on. I appreciate you. Thank you. Have a good day.
So at face value, these first couple of videos actually do read more like travel videos. And the reason I say that is no one is really giving them the reaction that they need to spark the confrontations. So much so that the first video they released a few days ago was actually titled Meltdown on the Mountain, Turn It Off, and was such a clickbait title that it's embarrassing. None of that happened. There was no meltdown. No one told them to turn it off. It's pathetic. And they still release that as a quote-unquote audit. How sad do you get? Now, while I am incredibly glad that no one was harassed in that video, I find it kind of telling that they released that and used that clickbait title for the very simple reason is these frauditors are always saying it is not about the clicks and views. And if that were true and they were just a travel channel, that would not have been the title. They did it because they know the confrontations are what get the views. Without it, they have absolutely nothing. Now, this second video and the one from Watching the Watchman's channel, they do decide to pick on old men. Because, of course, why wouldn't you pick on the elderly?
All right, so we got the Sahara Cafe Mediterranean Restaurant. Colorado state flag flying above it. How you doing, man? Time to get a little Mediterranean?
I work here.
Oh, do you? Right on. That's good food. I hope they let you eat when you're working. Good food, man. Hey, there's the ticket guy. How long, what's the maximum amount of time you can park?
You can park up till 6 and then it's free after that, so...
So when you pull up and you go to the pay to park thing, it'll allow you to put enough in up till 6 o'clock?
Yeah.
Gotcha, cool.
Yeah,
all right, thank you so much.
No problem.
Appreciate it. You know, these are the burning questions that keep me up at night.
Oh yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, thank you.
So why do you guys keep pointing at, like, right over here?
Sorry?
It's starting to get annoying.
Whoa. Let's start all over again. How you doing? My name's Jason. What was the question?
So why are you guys pointing those cameras, like, right over here? And it's almost like you won't stop pointing them over there.
Well, what's the difference where I'm pointing?
Why are you pointing the cameras over there?
Where
Why?
where would be a better place to point them?
Why are you pointing the cameras?
All right, obviously you have me confused with somebody else, so you
I
should
don't
go
care
find that
who
person and have the
you
conversation.
are. I'm asking you a question which you refuse to answer. If you want to tell me to fuck off, then tell me that.
You used to hearing it? I don't know. You seem like you're in the mood for some kind of standoff or something, man. I'm really not interested. So go
Me
back
either,
inside, eat your frozen yogurt,
Okay.
whatever you're doing there, and have a nice day.
Okay. That got real close.
Yeah.
So you don't want to answer the question. Just answer the question, yes or no.
I don't do as I'm told. I gave that up years ago.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Fine with that. I'm just wondering why you keep pointing it basically at me.
Turn around and look at the window. Here, okay, so you don't have to worry about anything. Just turn around and look at the window.
Reflections
You see
look
the
like
glare?
in the sunlight.
I can't even see into the store.
What are
I didn't see you
doing?
until you came out.
What are you doing?
Well, see, we could have had that conversation if you would have came out acting normal.
That's exactly what I asked you.
No.
Why are you recording in this direction? Why?
What
it was
be-
just a
and
question.
I asked you, what better direction is there to film it?
It was just a question.
Okay.
If
And
don't
you
wanna
didn't get the answer
it-
you wanted.
If you don't want to answer it, then don't.
So you're going to keep asking the question until I give you the answer you
No,
want?
I'm not. I'm
Okay.
asking you,
Well,
are
then-
you going to answer the question?
Toodaloo, man. Have a nice day. Go back to your frozen yogurt and enjoy the day.
I don't do what I'm told. I gave that up a long time ago.
That's original. That's good. I don't know. I beg to differ. I bet you do what you're told.
Fuck you.
You look like one of those
Fuck
kind of guys.
you. How about that?
Okay, fair enough. Now you're going to go back and finish your frozen yogurt? Did you get the fat free?
I don't think I will.
No? You like the fat? Okay. Just remember, you came out and engaged me. I'm not interested in having a conversation with you. Right? Fair enough? You have this paranoid delusion that I can see you through the window, and I'm standing here aiming my camera at you.
Never said that.
So now that you realize that
Never
it's just
said that.
it's just an illusion
Straw
in your
man.
mind.
Never said that, straw man.
I'm just wondering why you keep pointing it basically at me. Pointing it basically at me.
Straw man.
It was just a question.
Okay. Did you get your answer?
No.
No? So like I said
But I
before.
was told to go away. I never did that to you.
All right, so how about this? I got a better one for you. Stand right there and keep eating your frozen yogurt. Don't go anywhere.
Fuck you.
Don't go anywhere. Just stay there and say, keep saying. Just keep doing the opposite of what I say. That's what I'd like you to do.
Okay, straw man.
Okay. And please call me straw man as frequently as possible. You're probably a half all right guy under different circumstances. Or at least used to be years ago. I don't know.
No.
Yeah, a little,
Got that wrong.
little
too.
touched by life at this point, huh? Yeah. A little feel like you need to be in control of things. Tell other people what to do on a public sidewalk kind of thing. Is that what it is? You used to be a cop in your former life? School teacher, gym coach?
Keep trying, man. You're batting zero.
Yeah, I know.
And I wouldn't like
I always
to.
bat zero with guys like you.
I mean, I really don't feel like that's the win he thinks it is. I feel like he's been batting zero his entire life in more than just interactions with old men that he is harassing in front of restaurants.
It's a lose-lose situation. Goes nowhere.
So why not just be a decent person and answer the guy's question?
Because I give what I receive. So you came out with your little attitude, so
No.
you get my little
Oh,
attitude.
now
That's the way that goes.
I have an attitude.
No, now you don't. You did before. Now you're acting normal.
How
Well,
about
see,
that?
there you go again.
How about that?
Thank you for that. I
Maybe
appreciate
I
it.
still have an attitude.
Is that the best you can come up with?
No, it's usually pretty challenging to people to deal with that.
Is
so-
it? Not me.
Well, apparently not. I'm
Yeah.
trying.
I don't give a shit what you say. There's nothing you could say. I could care less. Is your wife in there waiting for you? She's going to come out here and tell you to go sit down in a minute. And you're going to do it.
You're batting zero, dude.
Okay. Oh, so you're
Zero.
alone. You're alone. I should have known.
Zero. Zero.
All right, well, you had enough fun for one day? For a guy that doesn't want to be on video, you just want to stand in front of my camera for the rest of the afternoon?
Straw man. I didn't say I don't want to be on video. There's a lot of assumptions. I never said don't record me, dumbass. Never said that. So you keep setting up a straw man, and I keep knocking them down because you just don't know what you're doing with.
Don't break your arm patting yourself on the back,
simple
bro.
question, man. just had a simple question.
And most
Why
normal
do you keep
people,
recording
most-
in this direction.
Most
Why?
normal people would have taken the fact that you're not getting an answer. Here, I'll be clear for you. You're not getting an answer.
No,
How's that?
I don't think
Is that
so.
clear enough for you?
No.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's what you told me to tell you. Instead, just tell me to fuck off and that you're not going to give me an answer. So
I
that's what
changed my
did.
mind.
Okay. Very good. You going to take off now? Of your own accord? Thank you. What do you have, Tourette's? You just keep like randomly, you're having like a normal, clear stream of thought and then all of a sudden comes out. Is that like an issue you've had your whole life?
Challenging you.
Challenging me is a losing game for you. It's not going to happen. Oh yeah, it is.
How did I lose?
You already lost.
How?
You already lost. You lost before you walked out the door.
Oh, I'm still standing here enjoying my ice cream.
Now, if you consider that a win, you're the winner.
No, quite honestly, I was sitting in there eating my ice cream, wondering why did these guys keep filming me? Life, man.
Toodaloo, man.
Good life.
Kick rocks. See you later. Adios. Hey, buddy. What's up, buddy? No, you're good. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Is that better?
Not really. Want to try again? I'm just trying to stand here and figure out what made you so angry. You're the first angry person I've come across all day.
I'm not angry. I asked you a simple question and you treated me like shit. That never flies with
Some
me.
people don't want to answer
I
your
don't care what you
questions, man.
think. I
Yeah.
don't care what you think.
Oh, so you
I don't care
learned
what
something
you
today.
say.
You learned something today. There you go.
Learn that.
No charge for the education, man. It's on me.
Learn that.
It's on me, bro.
Think you'd be willing to like go somewhere else?
Yo, eventually, at some point, I'm gonna have to, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a little rude, you know. People are just trying to eat and all. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what? Fair enough. But you know what I'll tell you? If you turn around and look at your windows, you can't even see the people in there except the people that are sitting right in front of the glass.
So you guys are just recording nothing?
I have no interest in the people that are inside of your store. That's not what I'm filming. I'm filming people walking up and down the sidewalk.
I mean, they're just being assholes. We can't really do anything about it. So.
I was
Why
just
would
trying
you-
to-
why
I was
would you
just
say
trying to
something
ask
like that?
politely.
Just trying to
It's
piss
whatever.
people off so they'll assault him so he can sue the city. That's all.
Yeah. How's it going, guys?
Our customers don't really like.
Ah, well then everybody just fuck off and have a nice day. Go scratch.
Awesome thing to do.
Yeah, go scratch, bro. Go back to work. Go earn you $3 an hour. See you later. Bye. Toodaloo, man. Adios. See the mess you made? You're one of those fire starter idiots, huh?
The lack of self-awareness here is really next level. So we saw the transition right before the interaction happened. Right before the confrontation, there's a transition in the film. Something happened in that transition. It seemed a little odd that this man just walked out and started a confrontation with them. Something happened they did not want you to see. And that's really, I mean, it's obvious that most frauditors are disingenuous, but it really becomes pretty blatant when you see them trying to spark confrontation with people, when they're doing everything they can to get confrontation with people. And obviously they were pretty desperate because they've got a couple of videos where no one really pays them any attention. So this is the pinnacle. This is the highlight of their entire video, is them standing outside of this private business harassing private citizens. But this is supposedly a First Amendment audit. Do we not see the disconnect here?
Don't worry, we'll clean it up for you, bro. Have a nice day.
I don't really have a leg. You were right. Excuse me, guys.
No, no excuse for you.
I'm saying excuse me because I have to do my job.
I don't really care what you have to do. It's not my problem.
Just getting out of your way.
I'm old enough to be your father. You should have a little respect.
Oh, honey, I don't give a fuck.
I'm not your honey. Loser restaurant this turns out to be.
Saying that he's old enough to be my father, which is that's great. He is old.
Are you guys like just trying to cause a problem or something?
I think you're the one trying to cause a problem. And this guy. I think this guy caused a nice problem.
What's your guys' names? Excuse me.
You want to introduce yourself? I'd be happy to tell you.
Hello, my name is Nova Meek. I work here at Sahara Cafe. There's these strangers standing here with little tiny cameras recording. What's your guys' name?
Why are you shaking, Nova Meek?
Because I'm not into this. I'm kind of...
So then go back inside and go back to work, bro. There's nothing going on out
you
here.
are disturbing my customers.
Am I?
You are.
Okay.
But we're both doing something perfectly legal here, right? We're just hanging out with our cameras.
You could do whatever you want. I'm just saying you look very uncomfortable.
Yeah, cool. I'm chilling. I'm having fun right now. Just doing what you guys are doing.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Welcome to the club. Appreciate you.
What do you guys call yourselves?
I'm not really interested in getting into personal stuff.
Okay, what's up with the... Where do you get these tiny cameras?
Same place you get any other cameras.
Amazon?
Say again?
Amazon?
No, yeah, I wish you'd get them on Amazon.
Oh, that's where I would get a camera.
Yeah.
So off like the Sony website or something?
I'm just, you know what, man, that my inspiration to have friendly chatter has just kind of gone away.
Well, then what is your point in doing it?
My point was just to stand out here and mind my own business and
just create problems?
Well, yeah, I don't owe you an explanation, but what I'll tell you is I'm standing out here making a travel video about Manitou Springs. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, and you guys want to come out here and just turn it into something else because you have some paranoid delusion.
No, I came out here and asked politely. I remember that very clearly. I wasn't trying to cause a problem. I understand this is legal and such. I was just trying to be like, yo guys, like, can you? You
didn't come out and ask politely. What you did was come out and ask me to leave.
Yes, I asked.
And you know I have a right to be here. So what was the point of that?
Please
Listen, I'm not going to argue with you.
Customers.
Have a nice day, man. Just go back to work.
You too, guys. Have a go. Have a nice. Enjoy the Manitou.
I appreciate that.
Travel. Enjoy it. There's a park right around this corner. Have you guys stand and recorded that?
Yeah, I'm kind of done with the whole conversation, man.
I'm pretty done with it as well. I would really prefer if you guys would just stop standing here recording.
Carry on.
It feels uncomfortable
Off you go,
being
man.
recorded, right?
I don't know. You're recording me, so what is it, a one-way thing?
All right.
Yeah, I'd listen to her, man. Do what you're told.
All right.
Well, don't listen to him.
Do what you told me.
You're good.
All right.
Man, now you're just being disrespectful.
No, I'm just trying to be left alone, man. You fired everybody up here. Man,
I'm an asshole.
you are an
I'm
asshole.
the kind of guy that will push back against people like you.
Go ahead, knock yourself out.
He's just a nice guy.
Knock yourself out. You ain't the kind of guy to push back against shit. You're a lot of talk. You got a big mouth. Big mouth.
Dude, see, like,
big mouth.
How are you gonna act like that and then say you're not?
I just want to be left alone. I wish you guys would stop harassing me and just go back to work.
You are the one harassing us, if anything. Like, genuinely.
That's your perception.
Well, I have a feeling that's their perception because that is what is actually happening. Pretty sure anyone with half a brain who watches this video is going to have that same perception. There is absolutely no reason for him to be harassing people at a private business. He's mad because he got called out, and that's why he's doing this. I can't stand this guy. Him and his lowlife son, I cannot stand either one of them. They can go back on another 4 or 5 month hiatus as far as I'm concerned. The more elderly people that are safe from pepper spray, the better. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see, and I will catch you on the next one.